Hi everybody, this is John Wake with Arizona Real Estate Notebook. I just finished creating my third Tableau chart. Tableau is some software that you use to make these graphics, and I like a lot about it. Sometimes though, I have to reload the page to get the chart to come up. What I like about this chart is it shows the median home price for each month for more than one zip code, so I can compare the zip codes. What I'm looking for is relationships. Like here's a relationship. The blue is 85201, which is the very western part of Mesa. And then the orange is the zip code right next to it, which is the northern part of Tempe, which is where ASU is. So you see there's a relationship where the ASU zip code is a little bit more expensive. And then here you see that it became much more expensive. And my theory on this would be that they're going to get more or less back to their relationship like here, and that was a bad sign that the Tempe median home price would come down. Now, just because the median price might come down, that a median price means half the homes sold for less than that. That doesn't mean you can't find a great home priced in there. But if the median is falling, it would be harder to find a really good value in the long term anyway. Another note about this is certain zip codes are new, and so they've changed a lot. For example, if you're on the periphery, say Buckeye. Buckeye would have had a lot of older homes in it, and then in the last 10 years it has a lot of newer, so it's changed dramatically. These two zip codes, however, were pretty much built out in the 70s or 80s, so they're going to be there's not going to be a lot of change in the composition of homes from here to here. They're going to be pretty much the same homes, just older. So let's show how it works. Let's add another zip code into it. You just click on it. You can add a number of zip codes that way. Okay, let's get rid of these and Tempe. And then let's look at Gilbert. Here are two zip codes right next to each other in Gilbert, like the northernmost point of Gilbert. Identical trends essentially. There's no diff. So here are all the Gilbert zip codes. The green ones are the very southern Gilbert, so there wasn't a lot of homes in there, so there's a lot of variability in prices. And then as more homes were built, then it became more stable. But you can see in Gilbert, from north to south, it's pretty much the same pattern. Similar prices, similar pattern of increases and falling in prices during the boom and bust. Okay, and here the orange is a zip code in northern Gilbert, like Old Town Gilbert, and the green is a zip code in Scottsdale, 85255, a huge zip code. And just looking at the differences in the patterns, that you can see during 2003 there was very little change in price in Gilbert, but we were already starting to see a pretty significant price increase in Scottsdale. And in the first half of 2004, not a lot in Gilbert, but it was a very large increase in Scottsdale. They peaked about the same time, but then you can see that Gilbert was starting to fall sooner than in Scottsdale, and that Gilbert is pretty much where it was about in 2003, 2004, where Scottsdale's above. It's more a lot of price in 2004. So some differences in how the boom and bust affected different zip codes, and get some insights into how it played out. So this is John Wake with HomeSmart Real Estate. Oh, and don't forget there's a link below where you can click and it opens it up in a new much larger version, so you can look at the details between the months more easily. Take care. Call me if you're interested in buying or selling real estate.